Hello, I'm Frida, and I have a little video I want to do for you. I want to make some Canadian maple cookies. There are a few recipes on YouTube, and Pinterest. I didn't find these on YouTube. I didn't really look on YouTube for these, but I will make sure they're on YouTube if they're not already. Alright, there are a few different ones, and they're pretty similar to each other. Sort of like American sugar cookies, like we have in the US, but made with maple syrup and some brown sugar too in some of the recipes. I'm sorry, I'm not stuffy and I'm trying to push through. I know you don't want to see that probably. I'm trying to push through. Okay, salted butter softened. Just gonna read this recipe with my phone right here so I can see it. This butter, I can't believe it's not butter. My kids really like these cookies. I've made these before. When we were homeschooling and we were studying different countries, we learned about Canadian maple trees and maple syrup farms, and then we made maple cookies. My kids really liked them. So this is softer than margarine. I mean softer than real butter. It's kind of like margarine. And I bought this dark color grade A robust tasting maple syrup from Kroger. It was on clearance. The regular price was $16.99, and I got it for $8.49. So I had to go with that. Now let me see. Brown sugar, egg. Get 1 cup of this maple syrup. Just a little top. And this is a 32 fluid ounce jug of maple syrup. Maple syrup is not usually cheap around here. It's mostly very expensive. I was happy when I found this price. Non-alcoholic vanilla bean paste. This is the brown sugar. This is the third cup, so just use 3. I always buy brown sugar because my kids like brown sugar on their oatmeal. So it's nice to have it around for this kind of cookie. I also make monster cookies sometimes, which don't ask for any flour. They are made with oatmeal instead of wheat, and there's brown sugar in those too. Still dragging this sickness. I don't know. Probably need to go to the doctor soon. Okay, now I need an egg and a teaspoon of this vanilla extract, 4 cups of all-purpose flour, and 2 teaspoons of baking soda, half teaspoon of salt, and a 1/3 cup of granulated sugar. I'm actually going to use 4 cups of self-rising flour and then just skip this soda. Alright, let me get the vanilla in. This is a half tablespoon, so I'm not going to make it completely full. Okay. And I'm going to get the egg. I had a tiny training cooking course in one of the stores I worked in while I was in college, and they taught us something basic, which you can see I'm not following that basic rule right now. They taught us to do mise en place. That means to collect all of your ingredients that you need for your recipe before you start mixing, because then it's less chance of missing an ingredient and forgetting something. But I'm walking around collecting one ingredient at a time today. All right. The only thing left now is the flour. Since I'm not using all-purpose, I'm going to use self-rising. It's the last ingredient I need. I promise those are clean dishes. I'm digging through them to find my measuring cup. Now, the thing about cooking and baking things, I always put a little less flour than the recipe says, because I don't like things that are overly stiff. I like it a little more on the soft side. So I'm going to go with 3.5 cups instead of 4 of the flour. 2, 3, 1/2. Set this aside until I've mixed it just to make sure. If they're overly sticky, I'll add a little extra. My mom taught me that when I was 10 years old. You can always add what you can never take away. So that's a thing we go with a lot. Just gonna keep mixing. They're still a little dry. I keep mixing until the flour is all incorporated. And I will post the recipe beneath my video, so you can go to Pinterest and look it up if you want to. I think I'm supposed to roll these into balls and roll them into sugar. So it looks like they do need more, a little bit more flour. So I'm going to go ahead and add the other 1/2 cup. My other 1/2 cup that I didn't put in the first time. It actually needs a little bit more. Maybe the margarine is what's making the difference. I'm used to using real butter, but I switched to that. I can't believe it's not butter, because I'm trying to cut back on total fat for me and my family. My kids aren't farm kids, so they don't need all that extra. And my husband and I are not farmers either. So he has high cholesterol even though he's skinny. So we should cut that too. I don't have high cholesterol, but I have other issues. There. Okay. My little kitchen is my food truck. Okay. Now there's sugar. Now this is this one's better. This is actually Demerara sugar. So I bought it at the Dollar Tree. I found these 2-pound bags there for $1 a bag, and I'm using this to roll my cookies in instead of white sugar, because we're out of white granulated sugar, so I'm just using this for today. I'm using an ice cream scoop to make the balls because it's a little soft, and I would just use the ice cream scoop to roll them in the sugar. Drop in parchment paper. And the ice cream scoop is a very good solution when the cookie dough is a little bit sticky, so you don't get your hands all messy. I think the kids are going to be very happy with these cookies when they get home. You can tell it's pretty soft. All right, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna let you guys pause while I make some cookies, and then I'll show you the finished product. Here are the cookies. Can you smell that maple syrup? Can you smell it? Too bad we don't have smell-o-vision. These would go great with a cup of coffee, but they're for the children. I'm going to slide this off to cool. Sorry, I'm sneezing a lot today. Okay, they're gonna lay here and cool, and then I'll put them in a container after they're cool. And I'm going to move on with another sheet. Move on with this next sheet. Okay. So that's sugar. Cane sugar, or Demerara, whatever you want to call it. It's from the Dollar Tree. Usually not that cheap. Had to get it when it was cheap. These are going to be very soft because I use the White Lily flour, self-rising flour, instead of all-purpose and adding more baking soda. I use self-rising flour because it already has the baking soda and stuff in it. And I think that White Lily makes it softer usually. And also I use margarine instead of real butter, because it is lower in fat. It's made with olive oil too. Soft little friend. My kids are going to be so happy today when they come home. One of my sons doesn't eat cookies and sweets very much. He's chubby, but he's not chubby from eating sweets. He's chubby from eating meat and potatoes. for meat and rice. He has eaten more rice in his life than he has potatoes. So I'd say it was meat and rice and dairy. He might eat one cookie, but then he's done. The other kids will eat till they're gone. I don't like a cookie that's hard and dry. I like a cookie that's soft and slightly chewy, which is what these are. They're soft and slightly chewy. So that's what I make for my kids. They're not complaining about it. I'm going to continue with my baking. This is what they look like, and they're cool now, and I've moved them on the paper, so I'm going to move them to something else to another container when the other ones come out. So making some coffee back here for me. And you, if you want to come over for a cup. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, leave comments. I like reading comments and replying, so don't be afraid to comment. Have a great afternoon. Bye.